What's up, everybody? This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization for the arts, for the popular arts, and for creative lifestyle enrichment, which among those things we consider the art and the enjoyment and the craft of creating and playing interactive gaming, video games, as a big part of all of that spectrum of popular arts. And we have started this content officially. I say officially because we have been doing gaming before. I've shared a few of my gaming experiences, and we have had gaming content, especially in reference to our affiliate, whom I want to shout out always. He's our number one gaming associate, commentator, etc. My man Kurt Clements of Blood Sucking Gamers. Shout out to Blood Sucking Gamers. This is one of my favorite hoodies. This thing is so warm. I love it. Shout out, Kirk. You know you the homie up there in Philly. You know, go Eagles. Hopefully they'll make it to the Super Bowl. We'll see. Which is another part of the content we do. We also cover sports. We have sports talk. Get right into it. This is the first episode ever, official episode of Bustin' Pixels. Oh, let me tell y'all why I called it that. So in hip hop culture, which is a major part of what ONYXCON is, because we say not for the culture, because there's no one culture. In the way we see it, we see cultures, and we embrace those that are progressive and enlightened and in tune with what we're about. If it's functional, not dysfunctional, those are the cultures we rocking with. And yes, it's very objective and very historically in tune and very analytical and very, very, very stick around and you'll see what I mean if you check out more of our content. But what we do with the word busting, which is an old hip hop phrase, okay? You say you're busting something, people immediately think of violently breaking something apart, which in essence, it could be that definition here too. But it can also mean just doing anything, just initiating something, just making it happen. Yo, bust it. You feel me? Sometimes you just drop the T, you just bust it. You feel me? Okay. But if you're busting, and I don't take for granted, I know some of y'all laughing and saying, man, who don't know that? That's because you're American and you grew up on hip hop, all right? Or maybe you're in the rest of the world, but you grew up on hip hop, or you know these terms. Everybody don't know. We got an international audience. Shout out to all our people all across the world. India, what's up? Malaysia, what's up? Russia, what's up? We see you. We know who's following. England, what's up? Brazil, what's up? Colombia, what's up? That's my peeps. And everywhere else, no matter if I didn't mention you, trust me, we know you're watching. Indonesia, I'm just thinking of them as I go. But yo, busting it could be a lot of things. And you know what pixels are. Pixels are what make you see what you're seeing of me right now. Yes, the camera picked up my image, but it didn't breaks it down in the computer as a pixel, Pixels. So when you're playing a video game, no matter how violent, how crazy, how gratuitous in any way it may be, at the end of the day, it's voiceover talent and a whole bunch of other technological majesty and alchemy coming together to make what we see and present it as a game that is playable. But it's the visual part of it. It's pixels, y'all. And I personally like to look at it that way to keep it psychologically balanced because games are getting more and more real. So you can be like, let me go bust some pixels. You know, it's like I ain't really shooting nobody. I ain't really breaking nothing and tearing stuff apart. But it's a good release. It's a real good release for living in a crazy world. And Cyberpunk just happens to be one of my favorite genres for doing that. And Cyberpunk 2077 delivers like nothing has ever before. I have so much hope for this game and the future of it. And as an actor, writer, producer, I'm looking forward to a live action film. And so we often, you'll hear me talk about that a lot with hopes to be able to speak on that and say, yo, I said it and it happened. What a dream come true. Live it and love it, y'all. That's how you got to be in 2023 and beyond. That's a little wisdom about this art life. Okay. But with no further ado, we're going to get into some of my favorite scenes from Cyberpunk 27. Here, I think you're going to enjoy this. Busting pixels, y'all. Let's bust it. All right, y'all. Welcome to an episode of Busting Pixels as we do Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, that's one of my V's. I've switched them up a lot over the years. Here's my new version I'm working with right now. I'd always try and make him look a little bit like myself. I have played from the perspective of a lady too. It was fun, but I prefer playing as a dude so I can do dude things, you know? Yeah, this game, I absolutely love it. I mean, the visuals, the cinematic spectrum of it all is just amazing. The graphics never tend to fail me, except for when there's glitches, but we won't talk about that. So here's one of my favorite scenes of all time. When you go to the Maelstrom Den.
Well, shit. Goes for you too.
My man Jackie, always hot-headed. I love it. He's like ready to go. Like, dude, I will cream you if you don't get out my face. So Maelstrom being Maelstrom. But as you know, if you play the game, and even if you don't, it's a role-playing game. So you really do make decisions with those choices of what you say and what you do, which will determine literally the flow of the game and where things go, whether they go to hell quick, stay mellow and cool, do the deal with no issues, which is rare, because in this extremely violent and over-the-top environment of the cyber dark future, if you will, there's just not much room for negotiations. Most of the time you just negotiate your way toward not having to shoot as quickly, but it will usually come down to some form of busting some pixels. Yeah. And so, as you see right here, we got the flathead. That's the device that you come to get, and you're trying to buy it on behalf of Dexter Deshawn, this fixer, who's actually already paid for it. But Maelstrom being Maelstrom, they try to weasel you out of it, try to make you pay more for it. And so the new leader, as you see that garage going up in the background, forgive my camera, you literally control the camera, by the way, with the controls. If you're not, again, if you haven't played the game, it's just absolutely amazing. This scene is just absolutely, look at this. You're playing the movie. See the dude in the background walking up? Like, he's the real boss. And Dum Dum, this fool in front of you, is trying to be big time, but he's a nobody. He's just a flunky trying to talk stuff and be the big man, which is a thing you realize about Maelstrom. They're always competing for who's next in charge, which is, you know, common human behavior for hierarchies, but in this game structure, it's really a constant issue.
Let's see your cred.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
Man, I'm telling you, when they make this doggone live action movie, yours truly wants to be front and center on camera some way, somehow. That's the actor in me speaking. Look at this. Look at this. First time you play this, you really are just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, you feel like you're in it. I mean, like, it never is comfortable for, even if it's pixels, for somebody to be pointing a gun in your face. It's like, yo, this feels too real right now.
Seeing as you already got the eddies for it.
It ain't gonna go good. They don't know no good, y'all. They don't know no good. It's gonna get ugly. That's just the way it is. Pure Maelstrom silliness. They gonna look at this.
Dexter Deshawn.
Who'd you bought this thing from? Why are you trying to front on me?
The lord ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica?
Do you hear me now? Oh, okay. I thought, yeah. Thought you had a glitch and all that chrome in your head. Dang, they go too far. Look at all that mess in his face. But it looks so cool. It's ill. Boom! Yeah, fool. It's on. Take him out. That's right. How's that leg feel? Headshot City over here, man. We don't play. My man, hey. There you go, Jackie. Jackie. Now, here's the thing I will say about this game. Even though Jackie, when he's on a mission with you, and even when you go on missions later on with Pan Am, your friends in the game who help you out in different missions, or anybody who you're running with at some point that shoot with you when you're in a tight situation, what I really don't like is they don't really make the shots count. You see them putting in so much work. I mean, they are taking out folks, shooting constantly, throwing grenades constantly, but only your shots count towards taking everybody out. No one really ever dies until you shoot them. Every now and then you'll see somebody drop that they take out, but for the most part, this work is all on you. You got to do everything, which I wish games like this would change. It needs to be where, look, if I lay back a little bit, like the other thing is they taunt you to shoot. Like your friend will be like, come on, V. You know, you're V. They're like, V, shoot, V, get him, V. Come on, V. Look, every time they say that, it should be like they're hiding too. Like, look, I ain't gonna do all the work, and then when you start back, they start back, or something like that. Versus, but everything counts. Like if they're hidden, you hidden, and together we getting this thing done. So this is later in the same mission when you're working your way out of the warehouse. I think, yeah, I had already cleared them out. I had aired them out. I was going around picking up the, give me the loot, give me the loot, give me the loot, give me the loot. Oh yeah, you do that too? Yeah, when I play, I have all kind of lyrics from all kind of music, especially my favorite hip hop tracks, all up in my head. So yeah, that Biggie joint just pops in every time when it's time to pick up all the goodies. Give me the loot, give me the loot. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Tradition. Okay. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff to get over here after we went through them, and then you work your way out of the garage. But like I say, I just really wish. Yeah, that's my signature. You gotta make sure they're gone. That's another thing. Okay, wouldn't it be cool? And I don't know. Somebody tell me. I'm not playing on the hardest. Yeah, I don't know if on the hardest level this would happen, but once you take an enemy out and they're supposed to be dead, right? Sometimes they're not really dead. You walk up on them and you still see them heaving, they're breathing or whatever. What if they tried to grab you or still try to pick up a gun next to them or a knife or anything and get at you? To me, that would make the game more realistic and way more exciting and make more of a point for my, it's just my natural instinct. If I was in this situation, I ain't trusting that you going after all them shots. I'm going to make sure you going when I get up on you. So if they made that a part of the game, I really think that would be fun. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you're not playing, join the fun. Cyberpunk 2077 is off the chain. Off the chain. And obviously popular for a reason. Enjoy, y'all. Busting pixels.
Cause I'm right. Always. Nice of you to notice.